Hey everybody, thank you for clicking on this video. And yes, it's round 2 of the Pastel Goth palette. And as you can tell, today's look is very green, gray, and very glittery, it's just there. Like, it's just there, okay? It's just there. It's just there. So, yes. Today's look, I used these right here, 3 shades. These 3 shades. I used those 3 shades in today's look. And I also used, of course, this palette, the Kat Von D Contouring Palette. I also used her black liquid lip. And I also used multiple other products, which of course are all linked down in the description as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are wanting to know, well, how did she do this again? Well, stick around because the video is getting ready to start. So, I love you guys. Guys, just like in the last tutorial, we are going to go in with the Lock-It Concealer, the white base, and I'm going to take a little bit of this and put it on the back end of my hand. And I'm going to use, of course, my angled, flat, fluffy brush, whatever, and pat around in that. And I'm going to start going ahead and put that on the lid and up towards the brow bone area. I know you guys are probably like, oh, we're doing this again? Yep, we're doing this again. Yeah, because I want these colors to really show. And I'm gonna grab just a little bit more product. I have the Kat Von D concealer. Just a little bit more. And use it right up here, close to the brow area. Fade that out. Just pat that all in, get it all nice and coated. And then, of course, I'm going to get a nice little flat brush, just like this one. And I'm going to grab our palette. And I'm going to go in with the gray shade right here. This really nice gray color. And I'm just going to coat my brush with that. And I'm going to go right to the lash line and really just start packing that in. Get it real nice and smoky. I absolutely love this gray color. Like, I have a gray fingernail polish and I absolutely love that too, so whenever I seen this color I was like, oh, MG. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab a flat kind of like dome brush. I'm gonna grab some of that white color in the Goth palette called Skull, and I'm gonna use some right here on the inner portion of my eye, just a little bit, so that way brighten that area up. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that and use it right up here on top of my brow bone area. Get a nice white highlight. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a nice little domed brush. A nice little eye blender brush. Okay, and I'm going to go in with the shade Gloom right here, this green color. I'm going to use that to like blend and fade that gray into this color. And pray for me, because I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, I see. Okay, I see you. I see you. This may not be my absolute favorite mixture of colors, but hey, it gives you guys an idea. And I'm gonna grab some of that gray color again from the palette. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab some of that white shade again in the palette called Skull. I'll use it right up here. Okay, and I'm gonna grab some of that gray color and put it right underneath the eye as well. Grab some of that green. Okay, so after doing that, I'm gonna get some of my mascara, coat my top and bottom lashes. Okay, and I'm also gonna grab some Black Track FLUIDLINE. I'm gonna put that on my waterline. Okay, so I went ahead and did my lashes and my other eye off camera. If you want to see how I do that, there will be links down in the description for all of that. But now I'm going to move into contouring. And of course, you guys already know I love this palette like no other. So I'm going to use this right here shade up here at the top, the lightest one. And then I'm going to start working on my contour. Okay, so after that, I'm going to move on over to highlighting. Once again, I'm going to be using this palette right here for highlighting, and I'm going to use a little bit of Fix Plus to help the bonding of that. I'm going to be using this right here brush, right here dome brush, and I'm going to go in directly with the purple. And then immediate highlight. I'm going with the top corner shade from the purple, which has a little bit of green in it. Then of course I'm going to get a small domed brush and I'm going to use a little bit of that green on the inner tufts of the eye. And of course the brow bone. And then I'm going to go in with that shade right across from this one to that one. For lipstick, I'm going to be using Witches from Kat Von D's, just the regular, just straight black lipstick, and I'm going to use a little bit of the highlighting palette to add a little bit of dimension to it as well. Okay, now that the lips are coated, I'm gonna let those dry and then I will be right back. Okay, so after that is dry, I'm gonna go with this right here palette from Kat Von D, and I'm gonna go into this shade up here, which has hints of green colors in it, which will come through very well on the black lip. Gonna grab a little bit of this shade over here that has blue, a little bit of blue in it. Okay, as you guys can tell, that is like super intense. This entire look is like super intense. For me, I would not in particular myself, I would not go out, me, personally, me, I would not go out looking like this. But this is another look that you can, of course, do with this palette, along with this. Okay. It's intense. This palette, once again, like I said before in last week's video, is it worth it? Yes. It's worth it. It's 100% worth it. And honestly, if you don't have it, you're missing out. At this point, I feel like you're missing out. I feel like the gray and the green really complement themselves. Especially for a look like this where it goes from the gray to the green. I feel like it complements themselves. And I didn't do any eyeliner for this because I didn't feel like it needed any eyeliner because it was already dark anyways. So yeah, and then of course with the highlight and the lips and everything, it's a beautiful complementary piece. It's really beautiful. But anyways, I hope that you guys like this video again this week. I love you guys. Please make sure to like and subscribe and to look at all of my social media, which is all down in the description. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later, my little angels.